Oh boy, what's up, you beautiful collectors and action figure fans? Thanks for tuning in. Once again, it's the one and only Optibotimus coming at you with another video review. And I know that a lot of Spider-Man fans have been looking forward to this for a long time, including myself. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the new Marvel Legends Spider-Man, I guess, No Way Home, Green Goblin Pumpkin Bomb, which... this is super fun. I mean, the early 2000s was really the creation of what we have now. Back in 2000, we got like the first X-Men movie. 2002, we got the first Spider-Man movie. And we were introduced to some incredible characters. Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man is, by a lot of people's metrics, the best version of Spider-Man that we've ever gotten. I'm not going to get into a debate with that. I personally really enjoy Tobey Maguire, but I also do like Tom Holland a lot as well. Andrew Garfield has grown on me over the years. But without a shadow of a doubt, one of the most iconic characters from that Spider-Man franchise is the Green Goblin. And William Dafoe's portrayal of him in that original Spider-Man movie has lasted all these years to No Way Home when he gets brought back as the Green Goblin again. So you realistically could use this for Spider-Man No Way Home or the first Spider-Man movie. Now, in terms of licensing, they might not be able to say that it's the first Spider-Man movie, so I have no idea. But this is one that I've really been excited about. So setting it off, I mean, you obviously can see it. Packaging-wise, it's fairly small, but so is that. But you got Spider-Man, No Way Home, Green Goblin, Pumpkin Bomb, all that stuff on there. Really cool image of it. Side here's got an up-close image. And then this side is something that I'm also really excited about. We're going to be getting a Green Goblin helmet. So stay tuned to this channel because I'm going to be reviewing this fairly soon. Thanks to the folks over at Big Bad Toy Store. Basically a birthday present of sorts. So really excited about that. Come around the back and you have a little bit more of a... read up on it with the different features. It's got 3 different settings and things like that, and you can see that it lights up. And it says that it's what's that? About 3.5 inches or so in terms of height, I guess, maybe diameter. But get that gone. This is fun, and you can see it fits perfectly. This is essentially a 1-to-1 scale replica, and I could see people getting multiples of these just because of how cool it is. Great detail all the way around. You can see a very classic golden orangish, well, kind of like a metallic orange of sorts going throughout. You got nice texture right there, smooth sections. You got the green section right here. You can see the lights going around it. This section here is where the batteries actually go. You just twist this, or am I looking at it? Maybe this is the side. No, this is the side. You rotate that around, and that pops off. It takes 2 AA batteries. You put them inside there, lock it in, boom, you're done. Really very simple, but it's absolutely gorgeous looking. I mean, these aren't necessarily prop replicas. A lot of times prop replicas are very expensive, first of all, but for the most part, and I've reviewed a lot from like the folks over at, say, Factory Entertainment, they're very expensive, but that's because they do a very limited run on it. And they also use more premium materials, metal, things of that nature, a lot more electronics and things of that nature. I am super bummed that I was not able to get the tricorder that they recently released. Super disappointed in that, not getting that. Couldn't afford it, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Now, when Hasbro, through their Marvel Legends line, releases these, they're made out of plastic, so it's not as premium, so it keeps the cost down, but they also make a ton more, so it also helps to keep the cost down, because they can sell this to retailers and get their money back much quicker. This is plastic, but it is a very heavy plastic. The lights, the battery section, obviously the batteries add some weight to it, but there is, I mean, oh, uh-oh. Don't pay attention to that. Oh. Shh. I don't want to. Oh. I don't want to spoil it. Okay, there we go. That's one of the features of it. But there's some heavy duty weight to this. Well, not heavy duty, but there is a substantial weight, which is really nice to actually see. Now, I might as well just kind of go into it. Once you get the batteries in there, that section on the back does not depress or anything. Sorry about that. That's obviously where the battery section goes. This section here, where you can see these lights going all the way around, that's the part where you actually push it. Like I said, there's 3 actual settings for this. The first one is if you just push it once, you can see all the lights. Again, I'll let you see that. Now, one thing that I will point out is on camera, these lights look a lot more orangish than they actually are. I think the camera is picking up the bleeding of the color kind of coming around. But in person, you just have the lights. So it's a much brighter white light that's going around. But again, get a couple elements going on there. You got the activation of the bomb. You can hear the explosion. And then after the explosion, you hear Green Goblin laughing. Now, whether or not that's William Dafoe, I don't know. But the laugh is wonderful. I like that. I wish you could do it without having the laugh happening all the time. But it always does. So again. And you can see the green light bleeding all the way around, which is good. And then when you come to the bottom, you can see that it lights up here too. Now, you got 2 individual lights, which I understand because the lights are, let's see, you got the lights right there, and you got the battery section right here in the middle that you can't really put a light in there. So, I mean, I get it. At least, you know, it has the lights on there. So all the way around, it has great light up features. The second option for you is to push the button and just hold it down. That's like if you just push it the one time, it lights up, blows up. You got this section. If you hold it down for 3 seconds, it'll activate the entire thing. And you can see just the lights turn on. You got the green. You got the green bleeding through the edges as well. The bottom section as well. It just sits like that. That's an always on kind of thing. To turn it off, you just hit it, activate the bomb section, and then it explodes. And then he laughs at you. And again, you can see like it looks a little bit more reddish orange, but I think that's kind of bleeding through. Now the other aspect is it does have like a motion sensor in it, where if you it doesn't always. There we go. You got a slower activation. Then it explodes, and then he laughs again. The laugh is different sounding that time, though. So you can hear, let's do that, just listen closely. Maybe it's the same, and then... Oh, dropped it. I'm trying to see myself if the last... It might not be different. That might just be a play on the ears. No, that sounds like it might be the same. But again, there's like when it hits kind of thing. So that is so cool. The other thing is it seems to do it also when you kind of, maybe it's just like the impact, but when you kind of, so I think it's just mostly like the impact of it that's going to do it. So whether you want to toss it in your hand or toss it to somebody else, toss it on the ground, that's kind of a fun thing. I do like that. So and then it rolls around, and then it explodes. I mean, this is, like I said, I kind of wish they didn't put that laugh in there. Maybe for the quick push, but that extra, again, oh, see, it's impact. That's basically what it is. So I wish that when you did this sort of one, it didn't have the laugh on there. I mean, it doesn't bother me all that much ultimately, but I just wish that didn't always have to be the case. This is super, super fun. I really enjoy what they did with this. Almost all of the Marvel Marvel Legend props that they've done have been extremely impressive, extremely fun to play with, and this is definitely no exception to that. As I said, I do have the helmet on the way, and again, that helmet is specifically, I'm just kind of set it right there, is specifically designed or branded as a No Way Home one, but we all know that Green Goblin was essentially the same one that we got in the first Spider-Man movie. He didn't wear the mask except for the beginning portion of it, or of the No Way Home movie. After that, he just kind of was regular Norman Osborn, just doing his thing. And then later on, he kind of went on to like a new Green Goblin sort of look for it. So, I mean, this is like I said, a part of childhood for a lot of people. The 2002 and you see it turns off. The 2002 Spider-Man, like I said, really set the stage for a lot of future superhero movies. I mean, like I said, we got the X-Men, we got Spider-Man. If those movies aren't successful, I have a hard time believing that we would end up getting in 2007, I think, an Iron Man movie, which that blew up everything. I mean, it's just iconic. It really is. And William Dafoe's portrayal is, when you look at perfect casting for things, he was perfectly cast as Norman Osborn, Green Goblin. I hope that we get to see him again, and the No Way Home was not just a one-off. If it is, it is. I mean, we know what basically ends up happening in that movie. And if it is the last time that we see him, it's the last time that we see him. But it was fun to revisit. Extremely entertaining, in my opinion. One of my favorite Spider-Man movies. One of my favorite Marvel movies, honestly. Bringing in, the different Spider-Man, bringing in the different Doc Ock coming in back into it, having Electro, having all those that we saw in Spider-Man and Amazing Spider-Man kind of all come together was super, super fun. I absolutely loved it. And this is a great toy replica to have. I would absolutely recommend picking this up. I think that it is well worth having at least one, but as I said, I could see people wanting a couple of these. So there you go, guys. There's my look at the new Marvel Legends Spider-Man No Way Home Green Goblin Pumpkin Bomb. If you'd like to add this to your collection, it is available right now and in stock over at Big Bad Toy Store. So I want to give them a huge shout out to kind of get you guys going over there. For that, I'll put a link right down there in the video description. So that's about it, guys. I want to thank you all again so much for tuning in and watching. Hope you enjoyed, and until next time, this is Optibotimus saying adios, au revoir, and Auf Wiedersehen.